A very warm good morning to all of you. Today, I, Aparna Jain, your science teacher, is going to explain you chapter number 19, A Seed Tells Farmer Story. We had already done few topics in previous two parts of the chapter. Today, we are going to continue after that. Before proceeding further, let us discuss what we had done till now. First, we discussed two methods of storing seeds. First one was in dried gourd covered with mud, and second one was in wooden boxes with neem leaves. We also read about Gujarati dish named undhia. It is a kind of stew, as I have already told you that stew means mixed vegetables. It basically means upside down, and it is enjoyed with bajra chapatis. Things that are made up of millet seeds are bajra chapatis, bajra khichdi, dhabera, bajra rab, etc. We also discussed various festivals related to farming like Holi, Baisakhi, Lori, Pongal, Bihu, Onam, etc. Also, we read about the various features of traditional farming like dependence on rainfall, extra manpower are required, more efforts, less output. Okay. We also read about traditional tools that were used in farming like sickle, mattock, wooden plow, harrow, spade, kurpi, etc. Moreover, we discussed about natural fertilizers like cow dung and compost. Also, I had told you the secret of soil that earthworms are called soil's best friend. Yes. At last, we read now the time has changed. So, in previous part, I told you that there are two methods of farming. One is your traditional method of farming and other one is your modern method of farming. We had already discussed traditional method of farming in previous part of the video. Today we are going to discuss the modern method of farming. For better understanding of modern method, let us see one video. That's blinding my eyes. Ecstatic emotion, sensing the source of life. So, now you have seen two videos. In one, the farming was done in traditional way, where lots of manpower was required. Everything from preparation of land to transportation of crops. Everything was done by human beings, right? And now you had seen one more video in which we can see everything was done by machines, right? There was no difference between day and night. The work that can be done during the daytime was also done at night too. So, based on the video, let us see few features of modern farming. First one is use of new variety of seeds that are HYV seeds, high yielding variety of seeds. They are new seeds that were available in the market. We use few amount of seeds and we get lots of crops in return. This was the basic quality of these seeds. Second, as I have told you, use of modern machines. Yes, use of modern machines. Less manpower is required. In modern method of farming, as we have seen in the video, that only manpower is required to move the machine, to make the machine move. They are not required for preparation of land. They are not required for transportation of seeds, rather just for making the machines work. More work in less time. Machines have capacity to do more work than human beings, right? And also, as it saves the time and efforts, we also get more output. And the last one is more accuracy in work. If I give you an example of your classroom when you draw a line with the help of scale, right? So, when you draw a line with a scale, is it more accurate, or the line you draw with your hands is more accurate? Of course, yes, you are right. If we draw a line, then with a scale, then what happens? It is more accurate than the line we draw with the help of hands, because we used a tool for drawing that line. In the same way, when we use machines, these machines give us more accuracy. Okay. Now, let us see few tools that were used during the modern farming. First one, very much familiar to you, this is tractor. Yes, tractor is used for preparation of land and plowing of seed. This is seed drills. Next one is levelers, and levelers are used to level the ground, and make it prepare for the crops. So, as we know that there are some pros and some cons for everything. In the same way, there are certain advantages and certain disadvantages of using these modern techniques in farming. Starting with the advantages of modern techniques are: it leads to more accuracy of work, as I have explained you just now. It requires less efforts. Moreover, we get more output and profit. Also, it increases the speed of work. That's why it saves our time. And also, there is no need of storing the seeds for next years. Now, farmers can purchase new variety of seeds from the market. But there are certain disadvantages. Have a look on them. First one is farmers need to purchase these expensive fertilizers, right? And use of these fertilizers are in fertility of soil reduces. Moreover, new variety of seeds were prone to insects, right? So they have to purchase pesticides separately for keeping the insects away. Now, canal water was not enough, so they require motors to pump the water from the ground. Again, lots of burden of expenses on them. You need a motor, then you have to pay the bill of electricity, etc. As I have told you, using excessive chemicals and pesticides, and also as I've growing same crops again and again reduces the fertility of soil. Proceeding further, let us see the difference between traditional farming and modern farming. I hope that this difference is very much clear to you, but let us see few more points. In traditional farming, we were using more manpower, but in modern farming, we use more machines. In traditional farming, we used to depend upon rainfall. But in modern farming, we do not depend upon rainfall. Rather, we use canals, we use rivers, we use wells, or even we use different methods for irrigation process in our fields. In traditional farming, a farmer used bullock carts for plowing the ground, but now bullock carts were replaced by tractor. Tractor were used for plowing the ground. Moreover, farmer used to store seeds for next year, but in modern farming, farmers buy seeds from market. If you have any other point that you can write between difference between traditional farming and modern farming, of course you are most welcome with your ideas. You can add on to your own points also. The major problem that occurred due to accepting the modern farming was suicide of farmers. Farmers used to commit suicide because they were facing lots of losses in farming. Their land was becoming barren. The fertility of soil had reduced so much that they were not able to grow more crops on it. Moreover, they were not able to repay the loans that they had taken to purchase expensive machines, for purchasing new variety of seeds, for purchasing chemicals, fertilizers, pesticides, etc. And the situation was so bad that many farmers could see no way out and they committed suicide. According to the data provided in your book and also provided by the government, 1,50,000 farmers had committed suicide between 1997 and 2005, just in 8 years. But can you tell me what was the main problem of farmers? Basically, the reason of their not being able to pay the loan was that they used to take loan from big money lenders, which give them loan at very high rate of interest, and that's why they were not able to repay them. They can take the loan from banks or any other institutions that are created by government to provide the loans to the farmers, so that the interest rate could be less and the farmers could repay it very easily. Now you can see a small tree in front of you. You know, this tree is very useful for farmers. Let us find out how. This is croton plant. Croton plant signals farmers that which part of the field needs water. Actually, croton plants do not go deep into the ground, and always its root remain upon the top layer of the soil. So, whenever the top layer of a soil become dry, then croton leaves bend, they become limp, they become dry, and this make farmers aware that which part of the soil needs water. So, this was your chapter number 19, A Seed Tells Farmer's Story. I hope it is now clear to you. Thank you.